independent hoe, I'm all about my businesses. I consistently continue to bring energy and known to keep it popping like I'm full of electricity. Try to hold me out, I wish you would have the audacity. Take a rap laxative, now I'm shitting on the industry. Self-made not a title, cause it's my identity. And wear it on my skin like it's a part of my ethnicity. Mary keep on blowing like instruments in a symphony. That keep a player buzzing like Twitter when you mention me. Being 100 to everyday living tendency. And ain't faced by hating, it makes me increase my intensity. YouTube world, what it do? How's everybody live? As you see, the daughter runs in here. What's up, baby? No. Go one time. Go one time. Hey, you know how it's all is. Hey, it's all good, baby girl. Feeling better coming off that, that RSV, boy. That's a motherfucker. But hey, you see how she running up in here. So life is good, although sometimes in the sports world it ain't that good, especially with the cap that he got on. That's why I keep saying I know it's miserable being a Maverick fan right about now. I know it hurts. I know it sucks. But in real life, if you got things going, that's what it's all about. In real life, you got to take the good with the bad, smile with the sad. That's how it goes. That's just another sad one coming up in here for the Dallas Mavericks as they get dropped by the Memphis Grizzlies as they fall to 500 at 32-32, matching their season total loss record from last year as they only lost 32 games last year. And I'm pretty sure we know that the Mavericks are going to lose pretty much more games coming here soon. So there's no reason to, even look past it. But at the same time, bro, you saw the Mavericks out here and you're just seeing, bro, just the team within itself is not quitting. Like I said, they are the ones that don't really have a home because on the road they get clowned because of the front office and their dumbass decisions. And then at the same time, you come back home and it's just so divided and the taste is just, can't nobody really stand the taste of the Dallas Mavericks right now. And I mean, even being a optimistic Mavs fan, especially as myself, who's still gonna ride with the team, is only because the players haven't quit. Once the players quit, then it's like, bro, let it be what it is. Everybody talking about the Mavericks tanking and all that type of stuff. But I mean, maybe you do tank it only can make sense just for the simple fact you don't have any more first round draft picks, as we already talked about. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of things up in here as I showed you the score right here. But at the same time, I got some extra things to talk about. We're going to jump right into this Maverick game. Also, I'm going to talk about the Dallas Stars as they made a big move, getting Mikko Rantanen into the lineup for the Dallas Maverick Stars. Big move from Jim Neal and the Dallas Stars right here, trying to push that. And y'all have heard me talk plenty of times about the Stars. Like, bro, they've been really, you look around about 2019, they've been the most consistent team in the DFW, the most consistent franchise in the DFW, having postseason success. And they just haven't gotten over the hump. And I just told you they're trying to get over it this year. And they make moves because they're injured too. So like I said, that injury bug has been going everywhere in the DFW, bro. That's just really what it is. I was going to talk some Ranger spring training. Jacob deGrom was supposed to take the mound, but due to the weather, weather going on, I don't even know if Wyatt Langford is going to even take it because it was reported earlier that Bruce Bochy, he had Wyatt Langford and Jacob deGrom scheduled to go today. But it all depended on weather as they were looking at the forecast as it's kind of chilly and wet. Bruce Bochy don't want to put anything on Wyatt Langford. Wyatt, he's just now trying to get in rhythm before the season starts. That type of stuff going in. And, of course, we're going to react to Mark Cuban, what he talked about. So give it to me one time. Let's play something for him one quick time. So what we coming into with the Dallas Mavericks, man, they take another L tonight. Sucks, But like I said, you might as well get used to that if you're a Dallas Mavericks fan. It's no getting by it. Not a terrible game from the Dallas Mavericks. Like I said, bro, they fight. They fight. They're not quitting. They're gonna keep scrapping and doing some things, and I'm not mad at them for that. Until they quit, basically, that's when it's time to all mail it in. But bro, they still out there playing hard. You gotta feel. I know how the fans feel, as in, bro, the Mavericks did something that gives me nothing to cheer for them about. I get that, man. Damn, how you think the players feel? Like, bro, all this change has happened, and it's not a safe haven for the Dallas Mavericks, especially the players. More about the players, and that's been my whole thing this whole time, bro. Like, the players are still out there battling. That's where it gives me hope, where it's not to say he was delusional or agreeing with the trade. That's not what to say. It's just like, damn, they're playing hard together. I still would rather have Luka Doncic. I don't make that trade. Of course, if I'm Nico, I don't care. Being basketball people, that production is going to outweigh the tolerance. And Luka's production, let's say, is one of the all-time greats that can go above the tolerance. So I've already been there, but damn, the players, they ain't folded. They still haven't mailed their 10 in. So that's where I'm at with them. That's kind of where I'm rocking. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Daniel? What's good? Appreciate you for stopping by one time, just real quickly. You know what I'm saying? Ain't too much to be talking about the Mavericks going on up in here. What's up, Mr. Cowboy? What's good? Hey, man, bro, Stars was already on a hot streak, getting goals in there, on this homestand. I think they had many times they scored like 6 goals through them boys. You know what I'm saying? Now you get Mikko Rantanen up in here, bro. Hold up. Stars pushed they chipped in and became the betting favorites, basically, to win it all. So, you got a good couple bets up in there, the parlays and stuff up in there to run with the Dallas Stars. I expect them to ring the alarm for the goal scoring here, where they get strong here in the postseason. But looking back at the Mavericks, like I said, bro, Mavericks, they shot too many threes, but at the same time, you do hit 15 threes. And like I said, sometimes you get punked out the paint just because you don't have the size. 22 or 24 from the free throw line. So 41 3-point attempts, but at the same time, you got to the free throw line 24 times. They're battling. The players are battling. Is Jason Kidd having is he coaching what he can? I think the players are the players are taking more cake than all of this right now. But here's the common thing, it's the glass. And until you get, and the news came out, Anthony Davis, okay, yeah, it's what is it with Anthony Davis? He's progressing well, only he's still he's going to be reevaluated weekly. Why ain't you? If that's the case, you might as well sit him, which you're not fooling nobody. We all expect Anthony Davis to not play no more this season for a fact. We're already kind of to the grips of that. So the longer you hold this and then you actually pull the trigger and say you're not going to play him, it's going to make it more where it's never going to be peace. You just ignite it even more. Come on, man. It don't make no sense. It hasn't made sense from the start. And when we go over what Mark Cuban did in his interview with WFAA, basically it's going to reiterate everything I've been saying from the beginning and from the last live we did about how Mark Cuban is not resolved from this. He's not resolved from this, but somehow people want to make it, Nico is his fault. And then Patrick DeMond is their fault about not reading the room. So they take most of the cake, but I told you, Mark Cuban is not the one to, get away unscathed. Mavs still getting steals in there, turned it over 12 times, but it wasn't that bad. If you just look at it all, you're like, damn, bro, Memphis is like a 4 seed, and it took them basically to get into that late stretch of the fourth quarter basically with last minute and a half, 2 minutes left of the game, then John Morant starts to really dig in and take over. But outside of that, the Mavericks had them boys sweating. There's no moral victories. But if a team is not going to quit, then how can I quit on them? And we're not here to tell anybody how they feel. We're already past that. We're already past that because this is a total abomination that's going on. And like I say, I caught myself looking back at the finals run last year. I'm like, damn, bro, that was like the highlight of my channel. Like, bro, we ate off that thing, but it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. But you had big games from Brandon Williams, who we talked about last time, bro. He is going to get paid somewhere. If it's not here, he'll get somewhere and get paid. He deserves it, bro. He's been going off as he went off tonight. And I've been saying about Najee Marshall since we had the pickup with him, bro. He has been a solid pickup. Now, him and Quentin Grimes was great pickups. Everything that was all good. I don't know why you trade Quentin Grimes, but you did anyway. But Najee Marshall had the clear-cut game as he had 29 points. 23 field goal attempts. So obviously he had to get things. He couldn't get the 3-point shot going, but that Najee floater it's been there all year. It's been there all year. And then you look at Brandon Williams, bro, 31 points off the bench, 10 of 15 from the field, 4 of 8 from 3-point line. Your boy put in work, and he's been putting in work, taking advantage of his opportunity, not quitting. It was good to see Kyrie at the game. You know what I'm saying? Empty seats everywhere, but Kyrie's still in effect, trying to cheer him on. Is that to say he's going to re-sign or not re-sign? No, it's not none of that, bro. He loves basketball, and he knows he's the ringleader right now. He knows he's the guy that's going to get these guys motivated. And you saw how the Mavericks played today. They came out and they gave Memphis all they wanted. Now, probably credit that, when you play the Mavericks, and especially coming into the American Airlines Center, the beginning of the game, as you probably saw today, it was like nobody in there once the Mavs came out there and got their shoot around. It was like nobody in there. So you got to think for the opposing team, for a lot of players that's injured that they're about to play against, and it's nobody in here, it's probably hard for them to get up, you know what I'm saying, and play some basketball. So that's probably what you're going to run into, and that's something that the Mavericks are just going to have to take advantage of. That's basically at home, because as you see, there is no home for them because there is no peace. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But Mavericks will play down here Sunday. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will do much more other things with their Sunday, as just the Mavericks are just so banged up, and curse or not, bro, they're just so banged up. It's just hard to watch it until you watch and you're like, damn, the players out there actually playing hard. That's what keep you watching. But hey, sometimes it sucks. No, it don't sometimes sucks. It sucks. It sucks. But outside of that, let's talk about your boy Mark Cuban. We had this conversation, a few conversations about this on live. I told you he was not to absolve from all this. You know what I mean? But he had his moment, and he got off. Now, I don't think he got answered the questions that he should, but he ended up doing his thing. Let's see what
if the Mavs are going to trade Luka, that's one thing. Just get a better deal.
Talk about it. That was the main highlight going into it, but it's going to break down the snippets as it comes in from WFAA. Big shout out to them.
I don't
think they really want to know the questions, what they want to ask.
Picture with Jack Harlow. I mean, that's got to be cool to have him.
Thing ever
to be along for the ride. What has that father-son bonding?
Well, I've got 2 daughters too, so that's
I don't want to leave them
with
out.
all my kids. All my kids. It's amazing. There's just not enough hours in the day for them. I would spend every minute of every day with them, and it's almost. And I know you'll ask me, like, running for president. When it's all said and done, and I'm hopefully 105 years old or 115 years old, and on my last breath, when I look back, I don't want it to be, oh, wow, I was president. I want those last memories to, when they say you relive your life, I want it to be about my kids and being there in their moments. And, they're teenagers and the oldest is 21. It's a fight just to get them to spend time with me, as anybody with teenagers know. And that's the fight I want to fight. That's most important to me.
Who's your son's favorite player?
It was Luka, but now it's Max Christie.
He did the hard shift.
Which sucks for Max Christie because Max Christie really been struggling here a little bit lately. That's
because it was like
I saw you. He was with you for the game in LA. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like my daughter, my middle daughter's was Quentin Grimes, and she was just so upset.
And then when you trade him away, she was so upset about the trade, huh?
When we traded Quentin.
How did your son react
again
to the trade?
About like I did.
Did you have to break it to him, or did he?
No, he knew. Like I knew 5 minutes at the most before, and so everybody else was when it hit. Everybody knew,
and a lot of people are starting to come around like, nah, bro, you knew something, but I don't think he had a hand in getting, Luka basically getting traded, and I think Nico and them really did some snake ass shit and just did it up under the wing, but he ain't.
Tell him ahead of time, or did he have to
I didn't know
out?
ahead of time.
Oh, you didn't know?
No.
I think that night you told me that you weren't involved with it. So are you like all the way out? Are you not? Do they not consult you on anything, or
Nothing.
Are they just?
They might tell me something after the fact, or now with Rick Welts in particular, if there's something going on where I've had experience, I'll reach out to him and just say, hey, expect this, and this. But from a basketball perspective, I hear about it after the fact. I don't hear about anything beforehand.
Is that tough? I mean, because you really took that organization from a pup 25 years ago. Is that tough being?
Yeah, there are parts that aren't fun, obviously, especially this month or last month. But
tell us about it.
They paid for that right.
Yeah. You don't ever regret.
Yeah. What'd he say? They paid for that right. You could have sold it to some people that actually knew basketball. You know what I'm saying? That had money, but actually knew basketball. But unfortunately, the people that had the most money that wanted to buy it had no interest in really basketball. You've been hearing the first thing they've been talking about is building a new arena that has a casino in here. And it's like, damn, bro, like, it's not even legal to be doing this shit up in Texas like that. Trying to have oh no, we're gonna bring money here and damn, your arrogance and your money and your riches, thinking you're above everything. But for Cuban, I told y'all last live, bro, you sold out to the highest bidder, bro. You sold out for your best interest. You didn't sell. And it seemed like, okay, you sold the team to billionaires, so spending money ain't a problem. They let go of Jalen Brunson. Oh, that's right when Jalen Brunson got let go of, Mark Cuban started to make the decision that, you know what, I'm going to sell this team. And I'm going to cash out.
Regrets about selling the team?
Sometimes I get mad and I wouldn't have done this, but, not really, because, go back to why I sold.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want my kids to end up in this exact position at some level if they made a mistake, right? I mean, literally imagine.
So he don't want to be like Jerry and put his son Steven in the crossfires.
If I didn't, and my kids had taken over and they made a mistake like this.
You didn't want them to go down, the road of owning the
Not that I
Mavericks,
didn't want them.
or to deal with the criticism of it?
It's just social media has changed things dramatically. And they grew up
with
social
true.
Media. All
that
their
is
friends
true.
Are connected to them on social media. And to log in and, scroll through your feed and just see what we're seeing now, seeing what happened with the Jones family, continuously. I didn't want my kids to go through that.
I mean, fair, but
and then there were other things, like you can only scream at the refs and at the league about the refs for so long before it's just like, I'm an idiot.
Your kids so much you sold out to the highest bid.
How much money have you paid the refs over the years?
A lot. Not the refs themselves.
No,
I've never paid the refs a penny.
Well, if you have, you've never got a good investment with that because the refs have. We all know the
nature of the like Patrick and the Sands Corporation. They're better suited to deal with building than I am.
Really, I mean, they're real estate.
Yeah,
people.
that's what they do,
Right.
and I didn't want to
Y'all know he's lying.
find myself in a situation where I couldn't compete.
He's lying.
Because I didn't know how to do that stuff. And with Cost Plus, instead of me diving in, having to learn how to build a casino or arena, lobby, that stuff, I'd rather focus on Cost Plus from a time perspective.
Would you ever have traded Luka Doncic?
I'm not going to go there. It doesn't matter.
I mean, I saw you were
No,
at the
he
game
wouldn't
though,
have.
in LA, and
He wouldn't have, but let him keep talking.
And I think you dapped up his
And I'll get
his
to the
dad.
point.
And stands. I mean,
Sasha.
so there's some sort of
there was connection. Just
there's
because
connection.
we traded, I can still talk to Steve Nash. I mean, I went through this before when Steve Nash left, and then won 2 MVPs.
You gone after
right?
that?
The good news is then we went to the finals and won a championship. So I've been through something, but there wasn't social media back then, so it wasn't quite the same. But
it was MySpace and shit.
I mean,
that.
you're going to make mistakes, and
Big shout out to my people. That
I think the biggest challenge that the Mavs have right now is there's nobody who's really outgoing to communicate. And it's not so much what you do, it's how you communicate why you do what you do. And that's their challenge without me in front.
Do you think some of that is because they're kind of new to this?
I mean,
I think it's just not their nature.
And they've been also NBA
sold it
owners
to these
for
folks.
about a year. And I mean,
because they had
Nico's been GM for
money is
a few
money.
years, but entirely that's not a whole lot of experience. Do you feel like that's part of it? That
no, they're just not me, right? You can't expect them to be me. Where when Steve Nash left, I wrote a blog post explaining why. And
people still wasn't feeling it.
I talked about how we traded for Luka. All these, that's what I did. That was the way I connected to fans, and that's the way I tried to build a connection with fans. They're just not me, and that's not a bad thing. There's things.
It's a bad thing because they done tore down everything you done built because they ain't you.
I still think it may take longer now, but it'll be okay.
Have you talked to Luka since the trade?
Yeah, we texted a few times.
Are you guys good?
Sound like
good.
Nico.
It's like, I'm still great with Sasha and Luka's team, right? I'm still friends with them. So,
scary.
Just like it took a while, but Steve Nash and I are friends again. And so
you mentioned, I mean, was your son upset about the trade?
Yeah. I mean,
were you?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. And I've said this before. If the Mavs are going to trade Luka, that's one thing. Just get a better deal. No disrespect to Anthony.
Get a better deal. And it was a lot of folks that's basically been on the fence saying that, like, bro, you should have got way more for Luka than what you did, which is very true. That is very true. You should have got way more than what you got for Luka. And it's like, damn, bro, like, out of all places, you send him to LA and this is all you could get, knowing you ain't got no draft picks here. Y'all didn't like Luka that much because he goes against whatever y'all think is whatever y'all think, because y'all not even basketball people. Y'all just got relations. Nico, you just got relations with folks. You know what I'm saying? But this it's not even overplaying your hand. You basically just said, you know what? I got money to blow. Let me just play this card. And let's see if we can go double wild, even though you already got a fortune. And that's what all this type of play to me came out.
But get 3. If I still firmly believe if we had gotten 4 unprotected number ones and Anthony Davis and Max Christie, this would be a different conversation.
So is Mark Cuban tone deaf? He's not saying it would go away, but he said maybe it'd be a little bit different. And he ain't saying nothing no different than what Nico's saying. Basically, with the pieces that he felt that he was going to put together, if they could be out there and be healthy, they were going to be good. And once they be good, maybe people will forget about it. That was wrong. But for Mark Cuban to come out here and say, well, had they got way much more, I think it'd be different. No, it would not be different. It would not be different, because why are you trading Luka after coming off of a finals run? That's where it will never make sense. Unless you got Jordan, Kobe, and Shaq for Luka, then it would never make sense. It would never make sense. Now, the players that are assembled, if you do look out there when they were out there, bro, the pieces can work to compete. Only problem is, I don't think you needed to do that. You cut your nose off to spite your face. Literally. It'll never make no sense. It just doesn't. And like I said, to be honest with you, we could have did without Klay Thompson if that was the deal. And you let DJJ go. Derrick Jones Jr., you let him go.
That seems to be one of the criticism following.
Yeah, but it's not my call, so it doesn't matter.
You mentioned that you're an MF.
FL.
FF.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so hard to say. I'm sorry. I mean,
Mass
I've been
fan
here
for
like
life.
8 years. It still
Yeah,
it does not roll
NFL.
off the tongue, but
Yeah.
this has been a tough month plus.
Yeah.
Get a
for
better
fans.
deal.
A lot of them are super angry. Are they justified in feeling that way?
Yeah, you're justified however you feel.
Yeah.
You know, we
Are they? Because you done thrown folks up out of there for them voicing their opinions. Bro, I got hassled a couple times just trying to shoot my vlog. You can't be recording the whole game. That's against the NBA. No, it's not. No, it's not. They tell you strictly before the game, any usage or images of the audio or of the live telecast, the live broadcast is what gonna get you banned. They don't say if you're in the arena and you're recording the live action, that's where you're getting banned. Bro, I done had my own issues with the American Airlines Center before. This is before the Luka trade. This is before all. I've had my beef with them. But I still continue to ride out like, you know, boo-boo type shit. You know, I'm still going to get this. Look around. I'm still going to get this shit and still be into the game. So I understand how people are pissed off. I was pissed off about that. It made me feel a type of way where I almost didn't want to fuck with the Mavs, but I was like, bro, if I make that an excuse, people are going to say I'm tripping. They're really going to say I'm tripping. So I left it alone. You know what I'm saying? I really left it alone. And I just was like, you know what? Bro, just keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? They just going to have to put you out. And they done tried. They done tried.
you can't. What makes sports different than every other industry, you know, Texas Instruments has a record quarter. Nobody throws a parade. And when you win, if fans are passionate enough to show up in 100-degree weather and line the streets,
Like
then you've got to expect
woo!
when things don't go the way they want, they're going to be just as passionate in response.
I've seen some comments on social media, fans who are upset at the whole situation, but some who are upset at you for selling the team. And they feel, I don't know if it's betrayal or what that emotion is, but
They didn't feel that way when we went to the finals last year.
they did not. But what would your message
That was
to
a
those
hellacious
fans
run,
be
too.
who feel that, you know,
Father
that you
Time's
sold them out?
undefeated, right? Father Time's undefeated. So nobody plays forever. And so you go through adjustments, and hopefully Nico and Patrick, you know, have a plan and they'll make it work.
They haven't consulted.
Bro, basically, it just doesn't matter, dude. Like, I told y'all from the jump, bro, he's not exalted from this. He knew he created a monster, good and bad, with Luka Doncic. Now, I've told you from the jump, production should always actually outweigh tolerance. Now, I understand these people are new up in here, but damn, bro, like, y'all were just in the finals. It wasn't Luka. It wasn't his fault that either he was injured or not 100% healthy. Bro, he still went out there and balled. So what is your issue? What is your issue? Like, are y'all just that mad because he has that much pull on the city like that? I think that's really, it's the ego clash. Like, but the writing was on the wall once they let Jalen Brunson go. Somehow Jalen Brunson walked. You know what I'm saying? He walked. And I think that put in a lot of Mavs' mind, Luka gonna end up walking. Now, when he ended up going to the finals, it was like, bro, Luka here forever. He know he got the keys to the city. He know he do. He been had that, but it was even more. Now it was just coming to a chance to actually win the whole thing. But now, bruh, I don't know what to tell you. All I can say is Mark Cuban ain't fooling nobody. He not. He ain't fooling nobody. I told y'all from the jump. He didn't have no part of getting Luka traded or trading Luka, but when you sold it to the highest bidder and you sold it to motherfuckers that had no interest in really basketball, and then how they appointed who they appointed into the roles, you were asking for trouble. You were asking for trouble. He said, never put that stank Ogun bet in. I was sick, bro. And then I'm even more sick as I'm about to talk about some stars here coming to end the live here. But bro, yeah, I'll talk about this in a second. But Lil CJ, what's good? He said Mavs are the kings of blowing leads. Just you look at a lot of backup this year, bro. They've been hurt all year. Even when Luka was here, the start of the season, it's just been like that. And they had a lot of close games within the bro. If you go back and the season could actually be totally different. You go look back earlier in the season before they got to that Christmas break before Luka got hurt. It was like 18 games they had clutch situations or close game situations, and they just couldn't finish, bro. I mean, you look at that, bro. I know it's about 16 minimum. Just in the beginning, a lot of their games were just real close. They pull out a good, not even half, but a good quarter of those. Shit, it could all look different right now. It could really all look different. It really could. But unfortunately, that's not what's gonna happen. That's not what's gonna happen. And looking at the Mavs forward, like I said, they play Phoenix Sunday, a team that's chasing them to get into the play-in, but they have so much dysfunction going on right now. One thing I will say about the Mavs, I keep saying they might suck, but it's not because they suck, if that makes sense. Like I told you, they still fighting hard. They still playing. They suck because they were injured and they got basically their legs cut out from underneath them. They got their legs cut out from underneath them. So that's why they suck. But they were in this game, bro. They had their chance to win the game. They just don't have enough. They don't have enough. They do not have enough to go a full game and actually come through and compete and win it all. And I mean not win it all. When I say win it all, win the whole game. They got quarters that they'll win. They got minutes that they'll win. They just don't win all the minutes when it matters the most. And that's when all zeros is on the scoreboard and matters what they got up in them box scores. But they're still playing hard. Najee Marshall coming out getting he damn near had a 30-20 night. And I've been saying Najee Marshall need to get more run. He really does. But you don't have no guards. You don't have no bigs. Bro, it might come to a point, and it came out that Omax Prosper, he's out for the rest of the year. He's got to get wrist surgery. It just keeps coming. It's probably going to be a time, bro, that they won't even have enough players to actually go out there and play, and they might just have to forfeit something, bro. That's how kind of bad and snake-bitten this shit is going for the Dallas Mavericks. I just wouldn't be surprised. You know, you just keep seeing bodies drop, things happening. They won't even have enough players to field out there. That's probably going to happen here sometime soon. I honestly believe that. But long as the players still keep playing, bro, ain't nothing I can do. If you watch that game, or if you were looking on your phone, you're like, what the hell the Mavericks doing? Basically battling and leading on the Memphis Grizzlies for how? Shit. They ain't quitting. They ain't quitting, and I respect that, and I'm going to keep going for it. You're really on your pride about the players out there playing until this season gets over with, then I can, fully concentrate on the stars, which I told y'all, the stars are with what it is. So, but get from there, and then we get to baseball season. I'm really trying to get to football season. I'm really a pure football head. Basketball, like I said, I love watching the Mavericks during basketball season, but if the Mavericks were to sell their team, go to Vegas or something like that, and there wasn't a basketball team in Dallas, I would be cool with not even watching the NBA. I'm kind of like that. Although I grew up being a basketball fan, but it's just, it don't move me like it do football. You know what I'm saying? It really don't. But I've been always drawn into the home team. I always gonna watch their games. You know what I'm saying? Always been that way. So go to the games and do all that. So rough days, rough times for the Mavs, and this is all their own doing. Like I said, it would be a start of healing if you just started removing, the situations going forward. Now the questions are, do you trade Anthony Davis? Do you try to get you some picks? If you're not trading it, but the problem is, I don't know what you could get for Anthony Davis, but you have some other pieces on your roster that a lot of teams would like to take from you. So you done already did the dumbest shit. So you might as well try to regroup this and try to get you some more picks. I think that is logical. Only the players ain't going for that. They not quitting. So y'all not gonna quit. I'm not gonna quit, Mavs. That's just me. I get everybody else quitting. I mean, there's really nothing to get up for a Mavericks game. Number one, they're hurt. That's to me still staying in the moment. And this not to say that I never was a fan of Luka. That's bullshit. I told you I would still rather have Luka. I don't make that trade. But like, damn, bro. Even then, I stopped going to the games for a moment just because I was like, damn, Luka, he hurt until he comes back. Then I'll go back to the games, and then they trade him. So a boy had to just go up there and just give some support to the players, because I knew fans are going to be on that type of time, which they should be. Bro, it's not that, to me, it's not even that I think what makes it worse, because number one, you just don't trade Luka and you don't trade for what you got. So Mark Cuban saying you should have got more. Okay, but let's say you got a haul for Luka, but you still talk shit about him on the way out the door. That's where making people, they're not threatening y'all lives, but I promise you, if they could get close enough to y'all, they would make it uncomfortable. That's the whole problem right now. And ain't nobody feeling that. Like, damn, bro. Y'all had the nuts to make this move, and even more nuts to talk shit about a person that not drug a team, but was the main catalyst that did everything necessary, hurt or healthy, basically, and got you to the finals. Damn, bro. That's not cool. And to sit here and say he don't fit the culture, y'all haven't even been around long enough to even know what the culture is. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what's the poppin' W barbecue spot around here? No, you don't. So you're not a part. You still trying to fit in your damn self. So what is y'all talking about? Y'all not even basketball people. So how you let Nico even talk himself, or let him talk you into we're trying to make a culture? Poor boy. Motherfucker sold y'all a bridge over the, you know what I'm saying? Oh, in the ocean, and y'all still, Dumont bought it. They regret this, bro. They regret this. And I don't even think it's about the fan. I still think they're tone deaf to the point they're not really tripping on y'all or us as fans, or the ones that's like going for the protest. I don't think that's the case. I just think they're more like, damn, hold on. We fucked the money up. We fucked the church's money up. Why? Why did we do this again? And the issue was what? That's how you know basketball people would have been like, bro, we was in the finals. If we missed the playoffs this year, having a Luka Doncic on the squad and all that, okay, then we can revisit this. And then we'll, you know what I'm saying? But damn, bro, we was just in the finals. So y'all were out of touch with what the reality of the situation was and with the fans. So this, it's gonna blow up in your face automatically. It's gonna blow up in your face automatically, which it has since day one. And what you're gonna see is Luka thrive in purple and gold because that franchise has been waiting on LeBron is LeBron, but Luka, bro, we know from the jump, Luka's he's been that guy. He's been that guy since he came on board. But great things don't last forever, bro. They really don't. They really don't. What else we gonna go to? Let me see. Jumping to the ice, man. Big ups to the Dallas Stars as they did finish their home game. Saying I wasn't able to do a live yesterday, but big win for the Stars as they come through. Wyatt, actually, Jason Robinson came through. Had a hellacious night as he's been on a hot streak, especially here in the AAC, along with Wyatt Johnson contributing more points. But get on a power play goal. The game went back and forth. Calgary, they ended up tying the game, taking it into overtime, and then Jason Robinson ends up coming in there, closing it out, giving the Stars 40. They're what, 41-19 right now? 41-19, 24-7-1 at home, and they even broke out the fire Nico chance going through there. But I told y'all, Stars games be lit, and he's starting to get back into working some more hours. It's going to be hard to go to a Mavericks game because they're just not healthy, and I don't think it's no point to really, if they're not healthy, it's damn sure not even a point to go in there. We're going to still support the players, but not like that. But we're gearing up for this run that the Stars are about to have. Should have been hitting up a lot of games, but for me, it do be hard to go to a game in the wintertime. It goes back and forth because it's hard to go in the wintertime because it's cold outside and then it's cold in there, but it's hard to go around the summertime, especially when they're trying to make a finals run. But now that it's spring, it's not too hot when you come back outside trying to be all bundled up. But we're going to hit us some Stars games. Don't worry. We're coming to get some Stars in. Jim Neal pulls off a big move trade, getting Mikko Rantanen in here. Bro, you get another scorer in here that can combine you for a lot of points. You put that in the top line with guys who's already getting it with, Jason Robinson, Rope, Hintz. You got that type of lineup going in there. And the main problem that's been said, Jim Neal even said it, their goal scoring was good, but once they got into the postseason and they made their Western Conference Finals run, their scoring just struggled a lot of the times, especially with their power play. They had plenty man advantages, but could never take through. And that's just being the fact that, the skates get tired. And losing to Vegas, they lost to Vegas and then they lost to Edmonton. Now Vegas had plenty depth. That's what really killed the Stars in that one. And then Edmonton, they just got a little bit more physical with the Stars. And then the Stars were just injured at the same time. But you bring Mikko in here. They did place Miro Heiskanen on the LTIR. So it's possible he can come back. They make a late run, but they put him on there to free up more money. You get Mikko. Not only do you make that trade, you also get an extension out of him for 8 years through there. So he's plugged in. So you make a move that actually makes sense. Now I'm hurt because the casualty came in because Logan Stankoven got traded in the deal. So that hurt. That hurt. We're gonna miss Stank, man. Logan Stankoven was the truth, but not anything knocking on the undersized people, because I know how it is being one myself, but I don't think that was going to work for the Stars going into the post. To get over the hump and get to the Stanley Cup Finals and win it, that wasn't going to help you. So this is a great move. This is a hellacious move, and it shows what the Stars are trying to do. Also, they extended Wyatt Johnson. Got him extended, so they're locking their players up. They're showing that they're trying to win now and 4 to 5 years later. That's what the Dallas Stars are doing right now. So big shout out to Jim Neal, showing who Chris Young have shown that they're willing to do whatever it takes to bring a championship to the DFW. Can't say that about the Cowboys. Can't say that about the Mavericks. Now, I will say up until the point they did what they did in February of 2025, up until that point, Mavericks did make moves. Like I said, last year, you did get Gafford and you got PJ, which was hellacious moves you got, and boom, you took off. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at Jim Neal, bro. And then, like you say, if they get to the Western Conference Finals again, now it's possible that you could get Miro back. It's possible you can get Tyler Sagan back. That type of stuff. You get more depth, quality players. Stars gonna do something, yo. Stars are gonna do something, yo. Stars are going to do something, y'all. I'm just here to tell y'all. Let me look at their schedule. Who they got coming up next? They got Edmonton, matter of fact, on the road, which Mikko will be available in that game. He's in Edmonton now, so it's going to be a late game, a 9 o'clock game tomorrow, so we'll try to have us some fun coming up in there. Do some things. You know what I'm saying? I had to look at the schedule one time. What do you say? You want to talk Astros. You know I'm not talking no Astros, man. You know I'm not talking. Yeah, Logan Stankoven, he got traded, bro, but the Mavericks did upgrade with that. I mean, the Stars did upgrade with that move. They got Mikko Rantanen in the building. They gave up their 26 first round pick along with the 2027 first round pick, and I believe a good couple of third rounders. So they gave up a lot, but this was a move that they're like, bro, you gonna have to have depth in hellacious defensive depth, basically, to maintain what the Stars going through here. And this is just a move to like, look, when it start getting tired and we're on the man, basically on the power play, this is where they can help them win a Stanley Cup final right here. Basically keep the power play strong. And this move is going to make that. So you mess around and commit a penalty against the Stars if you want to. I think their percentage of getting power play goals has shot up way tremendous. And like I said, Vegas has gave the odds of the Dallas Stars is go ahead and winning the Stanley Cup. So keep healing the city, Stars. Keep healing the city, man. Keep healing the city. They going all in for it. Just like the Texas Rangers are going to be going all in for it, because I think we all know who's about to. I told y'all in 2023, there's a new sheriff in town. Now, your Astros went and got the, AL West last year because we were fat, man. I guess y'all can say that coming off a World Series and we beat y'all in 2023 at Minute Maid and all that stuff. But we were so injured. And I told you this started the whole injured spree curse that was going on in the DFW. Rangers came out in 2024 all banged up, all hurt. And it followed with the Cowboys, all hurt, all banged up. Now starting with the Stars, as you see, you got a lot of dudes on the injured reserve, and that really kind of happened to them like mid-quarter of the season when it began. And then the Dallas Mavericks came in, and the Dallas Wings was hurt. FC Dallas, I believe, is getting ready to take action too as well. Let me see. I believe they playing Colorado. Yeah, no, they playing the Chicago Fire. So it's gonna be a packed DFW day. SMU does play Florida State in men's basketball. TCU men's basketball. These are season finales anyway. The women's TCU basketball squad is advancing in the Big 12. They're about to win that. They're gonna have to probably play Baylor again, but I got a feeling they're gonna win that and get basically a number 1 seed in the NCAA women's tourney coming up. Like I said, Stars will play Edmonton tomorrow. FC Dallas will be on the road 7:30. Let's see if they can keep it going, as they are, they have a draw, 1 win and a draw, but that's how we go. What'd you say? The Stros are rebuilding. No, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it. It's a new sheriff in town. It's a new sheriff in town. It's a new sheriff in town, my guy. And we all know, and like I said, bro, Jacob deGrom, bro, and it makes sense that you move Jacob deGrom to the back end of the rotation. They're even talking about running a 6-man rotation out there. So you mean to tell me the Rangers can have quality depth like that at pitching, bro? You got some problems messing with the Rangers, bro. And you putting him to the back end, he can get an extra day rest when it comes to it, bro. Hey. All they got to do is just figure out their closer. All they got to do is just do that. You lost Bredman and you lost Verlander. So, but the one thing I will give the Astros, bro, y'all do have better, especially as in this year, y'all do have better young pitching. Far as I can see, y'all got better young pitching, and that's kind of what I wish we could have. That's something that the Rangers have been lacking. Here, just in you could basically say for the last 6-7 years, just that young, talented, homegrown pitching. Now we're hoping that Jack Leiter can come around and be one of those great homegrown young pitchers. Kumar Rocker, same way. Also, you got who else? Alejandro Rosario. You know what I'm saying? You got those type of young guys that were like, we want something to happen for him, but Alejandro, he's already on the, he'll be out this year because he got Tommy John. So that sucks. And baseball season is what? 18 days away? 18 days away. I still need to get up with the Texas Rangers and be like, bro, okay, this is the package I'm going for, because I'm not going half a season. I'm not going 40 games, bro. That'd be a lot of alcohol consuming and all that. And I kind of need to cut back on that anyway. So y'all, every now and then you see me with the beer up in there, but for the most part, we trying to flush and keep the kidneys and liver, all stuff going right. But y'all pitching is going just like Seattle. That's what's going to keep y'all in the race of the AL West. Now it's just all about the bats coming. If the Rangers bat can come back halfway like it did 2023, the Rangers are going to be problem. If Jacob deGrom can give you them 22 plus starts or something like that, if he can give you at least 22 starts and the bats can be halfway of what they was in 2023, shit, Rangers winning the AL West, and they should win 90 games. But it's all going to depend on the bullpen, the health of the rotation, and the offense. So can Josh Young stay healthy? Because we all know with that Jungle Cat, it's a totally different lineup with the Rangers when you got that Jungle Cat healthy in there. Can Evan Carter stay healthy? And Evan Carter is just another tool that he has great plate discipline. He has speed around the bases. So that's just another depth that you get into that lineup. And that's where they killed in 2023. It was the bottom of their lineup. They could hit, get on base, and then here come the top of the lineup. We already know about Wyatt Langford. It'd be good for him to get his good run in so he can go into the season not missing a beat. But, bro, we ain't even mentioned Corey Seager, Adolis Garcia, Jake Berger, Jock Pederson. They gonna be able to run with some things here, bro. The Rangers are gonna be able to run with some things, and it's gonna be squarely. Now, a lot of people feel the Rangers are in uncharted territory just because they don't have a closer, which we know most likely Chris Martin, he'll get the first crack at it. But I think Bochy got something up his sleeve. A lot of people feel this is a Ranger time because what is Bochy's what is his rep? Okay, he'll win a World Series. His team might not fare that good after that, but what happens? They end up winning it afterwards. And if they can just get together and play like a team, because 2023, I think they all played to their suit. Now, it started with it started with that Phillies series opening when you had Jacob deGrom, you had Nathan Eovaldi, you had the great pitching, and offensively, they just cooked, bro. They cooked, and it stayed with them for majority of the 2023 season. Last year, it couldn't stay, and they just were hurt. Like I said, you had down years from Jonah Heim, not to even mention him. You had down years from Jonah Heim. Nathaniel Lowe really didn't come around until it was basically toward the end of the season. Wyatt Langford, Josh Smith were basically your catalyst going into the season. They did everything they possibly could to keep y'all from losing 100 games, bro. And I didn't even mention Josh Smith, like he said. Josh Smith is a dude that they can bring in and put in it mostly any position. So I just look at the depth of the Rangers lineup. You're going to have problems here. You're going to have some problems there, buddy. You're going to have some problems. And like I said, Dallas Stars, you'll see me popping up at the AAC in that victory green. That's how it's going to be. I haven't hit up any Stars games this year. I was already planning to do that. So don't say just because I'm popping up because of the Mikko trade getting in. Nah, we've been talking for a good minute amount of time that we're going to get to a Stars game. We're going to represent for the Stars, and that's how it is. They're getting ready to make another run, and I told you, they're trying everything possible to get over the hump. Like he said, they've been in Western Conference Finals 3 out of the last 5 years. They've been the most consistent DFW team in the Metroplex. I've been standing on that. Now, last year, if I had to have the ranking, I had the Rangers up because they actually came through and won it all. You know what I'm saying? So, he said, just buy tickets as you go. I mean, that's really how it goes. I just really been sitting put just because I've been wanting to see what the Mavericks were going to do, especially with the health situations. But now that you lost Luka, that was already tough. But now you lost Kyrie, bro. They're just so banged up. It's really not even a point. But now they're giving them tickets away. Them tickets are being cheap, except when the Lakers come down here, of course. But the AAC is calling my name, and it's going to be for Victory Green. I think this is their year where I kept saying, I think this is their year they push over the hump. And I don't want to say win it, but I think they finally win the Western Conference Finals. And then when that happens, then it's just, free fall for how it go. You got to make it do what it do. So here you go. Here you go. Here you go. But I will say this. I'm not saying that we're getting another one. I don't think nobody is going to get another ring messing with these Dodgers. Now, the Dodgers can still be beat, but damn, bro, if the Dodgers are healthy, I just don't see how you beat them motherfuckers in a 7-game series. How? If they're healthy, they would just have to not kill. But that lineup, the starting rotation and the bullpen, bro, you're going to have a hard time messing with them. At least you got a chance to win the AL West, and that's what we're beginning. We have championship aspirations, but we want to dethrone y'all, win the silver boot from Houston, and win the AL West. Bring it back down here. That'll make a lot of us Ranger fans, because we took a lot of slack last year because that was the least watched. Y'all the least respected champion, a World Series champion that there ever was. Nobody cared about y'all winning, and it showed y'all was a fluke and all that. Oh, okay. Tink, tink, man. Tink, tink. Hopefully we can get us another one. But Chris Young, hey, he's making the moves to do so. Like I said, the starting rotation stay healthy. That's a big ask, but let's say Dane Dunning is basically back to where he was in 2023, because he came out of the bullpen and he really saved your pitching staff in 2023. He saved your rotation coming in and starting. He added more pitches, but he didn't, got more condition, got more in weight. Winning the World Series, everybody eat. You know what I'm saying? Gain a little weight. You get a little bit more money, and you probably lose a little bit of the hunger. So, hey, if you can get Dane Dunning basically back to somewhat form he was in 2023, that gives you the extra option. So, you got Nathan Eovaldi, who's going to basically be the starter for it all. Number 2 will probably be Tyler Malley. Number 3 will probably be John Gray. Number 4 will probably be Cody Bradford. Number 5 will be Jacob deGrom. But if they go with the 6-man rotation, I can see Dane Dunning being the 5th guy and Jacob deGrom being the 6th guy. If they run it with it that way, which if it's healthy, like you said, you just got to see how it goes with Tyler Mallett. But I'm comfortable with Cody Bradford being at the fourth day starter. I'm comfortable with that. And then you got Jacob deGrom to bounce back behind it. The fifth game, a lot of them games be them Sunday games, bro. And I'm telling you, it will be a lovely Sunday to go hit that game. Now, it's going to be hot than a motherfucker out there, but it's going to be a lovely Sunday to walk up out there and knowing that Jacob deGrom is out there taking the mound. I'm going to take it. And like I said, something I got to get off my bucket list. We got to take this live shows and the recording vlogs on the road. And I think I know where I'm going to take it at. We wanted to take it to the Toyota Center in Houston, but that ain't going to happen. I don't want to do that. San Antonio, that's a far trip, but now that he got a baby girl, you can take her out to SeaWorld. There's stuff to do there, and then, stay overnight, and then you hit the game. So now, I done formulated like a snail. I got to formulate a plot or end up in, you know what I'm saying? Hit him with the M&M, but yeah, we can do that. But I'm going to make my way to Minute Maid Park somehow, some way. I'm going to make my way down there. I'm going to make my way down there for a Rangers-Astros game. Why not? Why not? I heard y'all trying to be like us and get a Texas Live out there, or y'all gonna call it a Houston Live. I don't know what y'all gonna call it, but I see y'all trying to, jock the style out here, dipping the flavor. I understand, man. It is what it is.
It's like the QB in the NFL league, and so they know what player so bro. When she get into her zone, she start texting on the phone.
But to say here, of all things that's going on in the DFW, bro, it really does my heart real good to see the Dallas Stars, and because this ain't just just because they're doing good. I've been talking. I should talk about them a little bit more, but people are not really in. Hockey is really not that type of American sport, but you would be surprised when you go to a Stars game on a Tuesday. Bro, that boy be packed. Bro, Dallas is a Stars hockey town, bro. Real talk. And it's done became a baseball town. We done all voted with it's a huge sports town now. It might not be a basketball town no more. I don't even want to say might. Nah, it ain't no might. It ain't a basketball town no more. The new ownership and Nico, they have ruined that for a lot of people. Now, I'm still going to root for the Mavs because I know when it comes to the Cowboys, they're going to piss that season away. And that's a long off season to be, not watching anything else. And like I said, I watch the Stars. I don't watch hockey like that, but I watch the Stars. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of the same way I'm with basketball. If the Mavs were to sell the team and not have a basketball team, I just wouldn't even watch the NBA. And I'd be comfortable with it. I wouldn't even trip. That's how I am with it. But I've always fucked with the Mavericks. It's always been, showing hardcore love for damn show. And then the Rangers, y'all seen the whole run. I just remember opening day series in 2023, how he had it going on. So, it's that time to be annoyed about your boy because baseball season, they playing every night. So y'all want to get some baseball fix coming up in here? Be my guest, man. We gonna do some things real good, and then we gonna still represent for the Stars for damn show until we can get back to football season. So we're gonna keep content coming on this channel all the time for DFW Sports. So like I said, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, hit that notification chime for your boy one time. And you watching this on the playback, man, go ahead and drop a comment of some of the things that you felt that was going on in this live. Especially, how do you feel about Mark Cuban? Because we've had this conversation. Should he be excused from the blame? And it's not about you selling the team. That's not the issue. The issue is how and who you sold the team to, because you sold it to people that had no interest about basically Dallas Mavericks basketball. They had interest in other things, but they had the most money. So that's how that goes. For the Dallas Stars, were you already on board feeling that they had a chance to make another run this year? And does this move, trading Logan Stankoven for Mikko Rantanen, does that work for you to say that this is the Stars' year to finally hoist the Stanley Cup? How about that? What else we got? Dallas Cowboys. I I can talk about them too. Coming here soon. Probably have some more topic going about them. I guess we can have a live game night with the Dallas Stars tomorrow. Why not? Why not? Let's have us a live game night with the Dallas Stars tomorrow. Let's do it big. Do it really for the city, because really they are the ones that's healing the whole city right now. They are healing the city. And a lot of people might not be hockey fans like that, but if you got pride in being a sports town from Dallas Fort Worth, you're gonna ride with the Stars. We that's just what we're gonna do. So they're gonna need it, because I honestly think this is their time to actually not only win it, but let the NHL know, bro, for the next 3-4 years, y'all gonna have a problem with the guys in green, in Victory Green. Yeah. And like I said, baseball season is just right around the corner. I can't wait. The season change, get warmer weather, good days going to the ballpark. I'm just trying to figure out, y'all, you know what? Next time, tomorrow when we go live, I'll have a couple questions in the poll. But I'm trying to think, especially with baseball season coming up, should I, because I'm not getting, I'm looking to get season tickets, but I'm not getting no half season or full season. Even though people say you can sell them, I ain't got time for all that. They play all the time. They play 182 games, 81 of them at home, and they play like every day. I'm not doing that. 20 games is even a lot for me. So should I just get the 10, should I get the 10 game package, but 2 tickets where, if you're in the DFW or anything like that, if you're visiting and it's a Ranger game that's coming along and I'm basically holding on an extra ticket, we can do some things for the members to try to earn their way to get to the Rangers game in a good quality seat. I'm looking for the ones from 100 level to the field level, the concourse. So that's where I'm looking at. Y'all should probably let me know. Let me know either in the comments or whatnot, but I will have the poll up for it tomorrow, especially when we can get ready to talk some more Rangers baseball. I'm looking at it because the better the seats, the more the money. So if I'm buying 2, it's gonna cost more money. But I'm like, man, what about a 10 game package? Therefore, I can go to the games I'm for sure can get into. You know what I'm saying? I would probably do it that way. And any other games, I'll probably just pay out of pocket. You know what? I'm gonna probably do it that way. And we'll probably do it to where it's a 10. If they got a 10 game plan where I can get 2 tickets, and we'll probably do us a lot of things going on. He said just buy as you go, which I've been doing that. I've really been buying as I go. He don't stay that far from it. So it's like, bro, really, you can pull up in your parking lot, do your thing, get tipped, do all that, and really walk there and then buy the tickets. Wherever you sit, you can get whatever. So I'm thinking we're going to do it like that, but we're going to do a lot of baseball content this year. I mean, we did a lot last year. 2024, we did a lot of content last year, but now we're just trying to make sure we keep it up another notch. I wish I would have did a live yesterday, but I didn't. Trying to stay a little bit more committed. I've been thinking about doing like more videos, especially if I don't do a live, but at the same time, I'm just really talking about what's going on in the world of the DFW sports. So he could have his, thoughts about one particular subject going there, but it's like, why not just throw it all into one? Why not? I be getting impatient. I think that's the thing with me. Boy, be getting impatient. But seen better days. Like I said, Mavs take the L. They fought hard. Najee Marshall, he balled out. Brandon Williams continues to ball out. They just don't have enough pieces. Stars add another piece to actually put their chips all in to actually win something. This is a move that will help them win the Western Conference Finals and get to their final destination, and that's the Stanley Cup. Texas Rangers, like I said, today they did play a little bit. The game got canceled between the Colorado Rockies, and it was supposed to be a Jacob deGrom day, and it was supposed to be a wide lane for basically getting some action. But due to the weather, which they kind of forecasted, which it was possible, it ended up getting canceled. So I don't know how they're going to double back. I'll probably have to check the timeline, or y'all can follow me on X at Drewski Selfmade. We'll probably retweet and quote some thoughts going from some of the writers and everything that's going like that. And y'all know I stay in contact with the Dallas Morning News, and just we got fan pages of everything else. But at the same time, we're just staying plugged in all the way in through DFW Sports. This is a reason why I made a channel for DFW Sports, because this is a day and age where superstars don't stay. Now, it's different with Luka because, like I said, there was a driver that came into the job for me today, and he's one of our regular vendors. He come in there with his Lakers shirt on and all that type stuff, and I'm like, all I could do was just, if anybody has kids and watch Moana, all I could do was just turn into Maui and be like, man, what can I say except you're welcome? That's all I can say. But the Laker dude, he came to me and he was like, bro, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Looking at it, if is a big thing, is why it's a bad trade, which I agreed, and I said the same thing. But he was like, to be honest with you, bro, y'all been healthy, bro, y'all would have been hell for anybody. And that been my point from the whole jump. But couldn't stay healthy, which you banked on Luka couldn't stay healthy. Now, ain't nobody staying healthy for the Mavericks. So, yeah, it's got more problems than the calculus book, math book. So, figure it out, get it together, shape up. Figure it out. Do something. But for the Mavericks, keep playing hard. Don't quit. Don't quit. Keep playing hard. Now, like I said, if you were to get Anthony Davis, who I do not believe is coming back for the rest of the, I don't think none of the guys are coming back for the rest of the year. They're just going to have to sign some more guys to two-way contracts and let them play out. That's how it really should play out. Is that tanking? Maybe, but there's just no point. There's just really no point at this moment. You're still in the play-in, yeah, but with no Kyrie, you damn sure don't have a shot. But the way y'all play hard, who am I to say? If you could get somewhat healthy enough, but doubt it. Rangers, it's going down. New sheriff in town, Mr. Cowboy. New sheriff in town. So, like I said, y'all want to get some hockey content? Let's talk about the Dallas Stars tomorrow. We can do a 9:00 game if y'all not doing nothing on Saturday night, or if y'all just chill. We'll go ahead and have a Stars game night watch. Why not? Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and do that and still talk some more DFW sports. So, bro, it don't take long to get up on here and just be jibber-jabbing and, doing a lot of things. Danny from LA, what's good? What is good? Appreciate you for tuning in. He said, we will take you guys into Lakers Nation happen. There's already a whole bunch of Maverick fans that's over there. I'm not going to be one. But like I said, I've really never liked the Lakers because they always used to kick our ass back in the gap. But I will say this. I can stomach it now because I've never really had a problem with LeBron James. So when LeBron James Kobe, when it got to about not to the end of his career, but a little bit closer, you got a little bit more respect for him. You gained more respect for him as it went on. But, bro, to be real with you, I'm like, when LeBron came, I was like, man, it ain't that bad for the Lakers. I'm like, okay, that's a good spot for him. And I was like, it ain't too bad. Now you got Luka. Of course. But to sit here and say I'm going to put on purple and gold, even if it's a Luka Doncic jersey, to do that, I'm not going to do that. That is not me. That is not I. But to all the ones that have joined that side, it is what it is. I'm not the one to tell you anything. But Danny, before you go, much respect to y'all. Hope y'all, hope Luka takes y'all to higher heights and get y'all where y'all need to be. That's how I'm going to play it. That's really how I'm going to play it. And really, I just got to look forward to 2026 coming for the Dallas Mavericks, the 25-26 season. But the Dallas Stars is holding up hope for me. They keeping my Dallas Fort Worth hope alive. And then we're going to have the Rangers come up in here. So like I said, baseball season, the summertime after the finals, it really ain't nothing else for y'all to watch. And probably, I don't know if anybody's going to be watching the stream because I know a lot of Maverick fans will be watching the Lakers game tomorrow. Lakers and Celtics, Tom. Or is that, let me see, Saturday. Lakers and Celtics play at 7:30. Okay, so it's not a West Coast game. The Stars will come on at what, 9 o'clock? So I will probably get, if after the Lakers game, y'all can tune up over here for all the Maverick fans who are Luka Doncic fans and are gonna ride with him all the way over there to Lakerland. If after that game, if you ain't got nothing else to do, I will be up and doing a game stream kickback with the Dallas Stars. So get y'all fix in with Luka Doncic, holding it down, seeing him play basketball. Get your fix in doing that. And if you want to cheer on the Dallas Stars, I'm right here with you. We can do that. So like, subscribe, hit that notification chime for your boy one time. Hit if you on X, follow me there at Drewski Selfmade. Instagram is Drewski. We got a lot of things going in. We'll try to get that stream going in. We'll have some fun tomorrow. Try to get my essentials ready. We'll just have a good little Dallas party here and welcome our dude Mikko to the Dallas Stars family. And let's see if the good times continue to roll, if they can keep up putting up high goals in there as we get ready for baseball season as well. So any Cowboy news end up coming up, well, I'll try to end up talking about it. I'll probably try to get some more reaction videos to some of the guys who do Cowboys content, so I can just, and really doing everything DFW kind of helps me, try to see what's in the current, you know what I'm saying? But Stars is really where it's at. They're really holding it down. Now, I told y'all TCU women's basketball, they're holding it down as well. So, man, we're going to go ahead and end the show right there, man. Been good talking to y'all about DFW sports. It sucks that, the Mavericks are in this type of trend. You see my logo right there. That was the last time the Mavericks were great. That was on the finals run. You can tell by the all for one towel. You know where them towels come from. And I got a white one. So, that was the Western Conference final one. So, in the words of Whitney Houston, bittersweet memories. That is all I'm taking with me. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna be, bro. But we got other franchises. We're gonna have to move the page. Not to say be happy about it, but we're gonna have to move the page. So big shout out to everybody who joined me in the chat and everybody who's catching this on the playback. Drop a comment, hit the like button. We'll have some more things going on. Like I said, the Celtics and Lakers, I'll watch the first half of that as well. I'll probably even put, I got a mobile device to watch it on the Victory Plus app anyway. For the Stars, I'm saying. So it's on Victory Plus. We can have a simultaneous night. I'm really not watching but I will have them up there and I'll just see what Luka's up there doing, you know what I'm saying? Because Lakers and Celtics, that is going to be a hellacious matchup. It really is. I still think the Celtics probably still have too much for the Lakers, although LeBron and Luka together, that's about 4 dudes out there. So it is what it is. So yeah, let's go ahead and just do it all that way. I mean, we'll catch the tail end of the Lakers Celtics game, but we'll have a whole watch along for the Dallas Stars game against the Edmonton Oilers, trying to get our rematch back from the Western Conference Finals. So, man, y'all dig in after that game around 9 o'clock. That the Celtics game should be over probably about 10, so you'll probably catch me about in the second period of the Stars game. So let's come over and root these guys to get us to a finals, man. Because I believe it's in them. I believe it's in the Dallas Stars. So y'all already know my slogan, man. Do everything with love because love always wins. That's the law. We'll be back around here at 9 o'clock, y'all. Peace.
Self-made independent hoe, I'm all about my businesses. I consistently continue to bring energy and know that keep it popping like I'm full of electricity. Try to hold me out, I wish you would have the audacity. Take a reflexive, now I'm shitting on the industry. Self-made not a title cause it's my identity, and wear it on my skin like it's a part of my ethnicity. Mary keep on blowing like instruments in the symphony. They keep a player buzzing like Twitter when you mention me. Being 100's a everyday living tendency, and ain't faced by hating, it makes me increase my intensity.